Hello, I'm MK Davis. I want to talk a little bit about Bigfoot research in general, and especially been my experience with the Patterson film, but other things too. I want to talk a little bit about how high is the bar that a person must reach before he can be considered having made a discovery or something of importance. That's a really good question because the bar seems to be higher for this type of thing than it is for the standard scientific pursuit. And to the point of outright unfairness. But what surprised me was down through the years was that the majority of the time that this bar has been made higher, it hasn't been done by anyone outside the Bigfoot community. Mostly it's people from inside. For whatever reason, they oppose any kind of progress. Let me go over here. So you see, sometimes that bar is just, you're barely able to clear it. And then the next time that somebody's raised the bar some, you spend another 10 years trying to clear it. And when I say raise the bar, I'll give you an example. Recently, I made a video about this area of broken trees out on the Patterson film site. And these broken trees were freshly broken in August. And then somebody marked the spot by making dots and dashes on a tree on either side of the area that had no growth and the trees were destroyed. And I thought that was quite remarkable, and I went and got a tester and tested the soil there, and it was slightly alkaline and high in carbonates. So it was the spot where they kept their lime back when they were mixing lime with the sand to make it hard. That was the spot. But what happens? What happens when I do that? Someone comes up with another reason why those trees might be torn up. And I said that it wasn't snow. But this person said it was snow. Snow did it, no doubt about it. Confident as can be. Let's go back here. Well, right here. Here they are in August, right here. See how bright and brightly colored, and the sun hits them and they almost overexposed. Look at that right there. That's in August. He saw another set. I made 2 trips to this place. I told you I went back and tested the soil. Well, I tested the soil. I made a trip back in October. And by that time, they had faded. And he says, oh, I can see that they're faded, so it must be snow that took them down. As if I didn't think of that or have due diligence. This person was like ultra confident. He has explained it. Okay, nothing to see here, people. He raised that bar for me. August, Bluff Creek. The only place that was broken is right over that bare spot where nothing grew. The only place where there were trees broken. Let me see if I can find my video on that. Bluff Creek, Bluff Creek. I don't know. One of these has music. Well, that's not it. Okay. You see how much trouble a person has to go through to make these discoveries, and have somebody sitting behind a computer saying, nah, not it. Now, let me just follow the video. See, there they are, right there. We looked over there and saw they were only in one spot. See, they're not over here. They're only right here. And that spot contains bare ground, nothing growing. That's what made me go get a tester and test the soil. See, this is in August. They're brand new. Look at them good. Look at them really good. That's the bare spot where nothing grows. That's what had the carbonates in them. Okay. Let me stop this. And we'll go back to this right here. Okay, let's just keep a real... Take a look how fresh this break is. And how big the trees are. No, that must be snow. It snowed in August and did that. That's raising the bar when the bar don't need to be raised. It's Bigfooters that do the harm. And it don't matter what the issue is. I could have brought up a totally different thing. And it still would have been like a bobblehead doll who'd just been shaking his head. No. Look at the size of that tree. The power it took to break it. That's August. That's the bare spot where nothing grew. That was the old lime pile. Okay, now I'm going to go further down and visit the photos that I took when I went back in October. There's my test kit right there. Let me see here if I find it here. Here we go. There he is. See what it looks like in October? August, September, October, 2 or 3 months. You see the difference? And this person feels like I didn't do due diligence. The reason I switched to these group of photos is because I took more of those dots and dashes. And I'll show you. Look at this. This is on either side of that bare spot. He says snow did it. He ignores this. Totally ignores it. Now, what is the purpose of doing that? You know, that you just outright call a person at least say he's wrong, at best, at worst, a liar. Like I didn't do due diligence. Now, let's go. This is on the other side of the bare spot. 3 dots and a dash. This is a lot newer than the other one was. This one is healed up. So one was done a couple of years but after the first one was done. Look at this was done on a tree that had been popped. Now you see that tree is not real bright right there because this is October. It was broken in August. Like there was snowing in August there. So here I am wasting my time trying to get over that bar who was raised up just out of my reach by this gentleman. I can get over it, but it's why? Why is the bar so high for this type of evidence? Ask yourself. Why is the bar so high for Bigfoot evidence? Well, most of the fault does not lie with academics, but with Bigfooters themselves. Now, the person who was complaining that it was snow that broke it knew it wasn't snow. And another person said it was a microburst. A microburst. So he ignores these right here completely. And a microburst broke this and did these 3 dots and 2 dashes on either side of this bare spot. So, it's so simple when you're so confident sounding. Yes, I know what it was. It was a microburst. Yes, I know what it was. It was snow. Everyone knows it snows there. So, I travel 3,000 miles, make a discovery, and they're just like a bobblehead doll, just shaking their head no all the time. Raising that bar for the hard-working people that are trying to solve this issue. Sit behind a computer doing it. No strain at all. right. I found a lot of things on that trip. What is this? This is going to be something. Oh, this thing ran over a cattle slaughterhouse, and a tornado picked up some of the stuff and dumped it out here. Yeah, some crazy stuff like that. Anything to get the bar up higher. Like we need a higher bar. Well, anyway, Bluff Creek is I think if you're honest with yourself, you can look at my pictures and you can tell that it's a hot spot for Bigfoot stuff. Bluff Creek, Northern California. And I thank you for your time.